Today, December 6th, Emergency. I, Archangel Michael, have been hiding a secret from you. Today, you are seeing this because God has finally allowed me to reveal it. The person you trust the most did something behind your back. Beloved, please open this be. My beloved child. Today, as the veil between what you see and what you were never meant to know begins to thin, I speak to you with a tremor the heavens have carried for lifetimes. Something huge is waiting for you. For centuries, I, Archangel Michael, have guarded a secret with the weight of entire galaxies resting upon its truth, yet today the divine command has shifted, and God Himself has whispered, "Reveal it now." That is why you are here. Not by coincidence. Not by accident. But because destiny pulled your soul to this very moment when the truth must finally step out of the shadows. The person you trusted more than your own heartbeat. The one whose words calmed you, whose presence steadied you, whose loyalty you believed was carved into eternity, committed an unseen act behind your back. My child, don't look away. Don't let your mind escape. Every second you stay here, the truth sharpens. Every heartbeat pulls you deeper into the revelation heaven has been preparing since your first breath. Something huge is waiting for you. And right now, everything inside the spiritual realm is shifting because the truth is about to collide with your life in a way that cannot be undone. Amen. 1. A new opening unfolds within you now, child of light, because there is more, far more, than what your human senses have allowed you to perceive. Listen closely. The heavens are trembling with anticipation, and the throne of God has turned toward your life with a seriousness reserved only for those chosen for divine transformation. The one you trusted the most, felt the weight of your innocence, saw the purity of your heart, and still made a choice that cracked the fabric of your spirit in a place even you could not feel. They covered it with smiles, with soft words, with familiar gestures crafted to keep you blind. But heaven watched. I watched. And God said, "Not anymore." That is why you are hearing this. That is why this message reached you out of billions. Because the truth has begun to surface, and the universe bends every pathway to make sure you receive it. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. Do not ignore the inner pull you're feeling right now. It is your soul recognizing that the revelation approaching is not meant to break you, but to free you from the chains you didn't even know were tied around your destiny. Amen. 2. Now hear this final whisper of part 1 as the divine light intensifies around you. The secret they hid did not destroy your future, it awakened it. What they did was meant to weaken you, but instead it summoned heaven's greatest protection toward your life. God allowed this truth to reach you today, December 6th, because you have entered a spiritual hour where nothing hidden can stay buried. The betrayal was real, but so is the blessing that follows it. You are standing at the doorway of a divine reversal, where every tear you held back is about to turn into strength, every doubt into clarity, every wound into a weapon of purpose. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. This is why God finally said, "Reveal the truth." And so I obey. Watch closely, stay with every word, because in the next part, I will uncover why their hidden act became the trigger for the biggest shift your life has ever seen. And what heaven is preparing to place into your hands next. Amen. 3. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and before you step further, heaven insists that you do not look away. The divine realm is stirring with urgency, because what I am about to reveal next is the very reason God allowed this message to reach you today, and not a moment earlier. The secret they hid from you was not small, not accidental, not harmless. It carried an energy that tried to pull your destiny into a direction that was never written for you. Yet even in the shadows of their actions, your name continued to glow inside the book of life. Listen, when they acted behind your back, they believed no force would ever expose them. But the angels recorded everything. Their choice created a ripple in the spiritual realm, and that ripple triggered something powerful, something irreversible. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. That's why this revelation is unfolding now, layer by layer, like a divine storm gathering strength before releasing its truth upon your path. Amen. 4. Hear me with the fullness of your spirit now, cherished one. Their hidden action was not just betrayal, it was a doorway. A doorway that heaven refused to let you walk through blindly. They spoke to you with warmth, but carried intentions colder than stone. They promised you presence, but their silence in your darkest hour exposed the true state of their heart. And yet here is the miracle they never predicted: your soul was shielded. Even when they acted against you, your spirit remained untouched. God placed a divine barrier around you so their choices could not wound your destiny, only reveal their truth. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. These words are reaching you because the moment of clarity has arrived, and the angels are standing guard around your life like a wall of living fire. In the next breath, I will tell you how their secret became the turning point heaven had been waiting for. Amen. 5. Now, before part 2 closes, let me pull you closer into the heart of what is unfolding. God has permitted your spiritual eyes to open because your next chapter cannot begin with the weight of someone else's deception on your shoulders. The truth they hid was meant to delay you, distract you, distort you, but instead, it awakened a force inside you that even they could not imagine. Heaven is rearranging the spiritual landscape around your future right now. Pathways that were blocked are unlocking. Opportunities tied to your name are rising. A shift has begun, and you are standing in the center of it. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. This is why you must stay with every word that follows. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you, and as the heavens widen around your spirit, I must draw you even closer to the truth God has been preparing to place in your hands. Today is not a warning of destruction, today is a revelation of protection, clarity, and divine elevation. When God looked upon your heart, He saw something the world around you failed to recognize, a purity that remains unshaken, a loyalty that stands firm even when the ground beneath you trembles, and a strength you do not fully see yet. This is why heaven intervened. This is why you are hearing my voice now. When the person you trusted most acted in secret, it was not your downfall, it was the moment God decided, no more hidden shadows. No more silent wounds. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. The heavens bend toward you with purpose, and everything hidden is being brought to light so your destiny can finally rise without obstruction. Amen. 7. A new truth must reach your soul now. God did not reveal this to punish you or fill your heart with fear, He revealed it because your spirit is stepping into a higher realm where honesty, clarity, and divine alignment are the only energies allowed to remain. That person's hidden action tried to shift your path, but your destiny is anchored too deeply in divine purpose to be shaken by human decisions. Heaven watched your patience. Heaven witnessed your tears. And heaven saw that even in your quietest suffering, your faith continued to glow. That radiance is what summoned this revelation. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. The angels are preparing a transformation that will replace every moment of doubt with strength, every unanswered question with certainty, every silent wound with power. You are standing in a sacred moment, one that only a chosen soul experiences. Amen. 8. And now, beloved, listen with the fullness of your heart. What is coming toward you is not loss, it is divine replacement. God removes what harms, but He never leaves empty space behind. The one who acted behind your back unknowingly created room for something far greater to enter your life. A new connection, a new opportunity, a new blessing, something crafted specifically for you, is approaching with undeniable momentum. Heaven is not warning you, heaven is preparing you. And that preparation begins with truth. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. In Part 4, I will reveal exactly what shifted in the spiritual realm the moment their secret was exposed. And the extraordinary blessing God has already set in motion for your future. Amen. 9. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the heavens are pushing me to unveil the shift that erupted the moment their secret reached the throne of God. Listen closely, for this is not ordinary knowledge. This is divine intelligence meant only for the one whose soul has been chosen for a greater path. When the truth of their hidden action surfaced, the spiritual realm did not remain silent. The moment their betrayal was recorded in the angelic archives, a surge, an enormous surge, moved across the heavenly courts. Every angel assigned to your journey stepped forward, forming a circle of protection so fierce that even the shadows surrounding you trembled. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. What they did behind your back did not weaken you, it activated heaven's defense around your destiny. What was meant to confuse you is now being turned into clarity sharper than a blade. Amen. 10. Another veil must now be lifted from your understanding. When heaven intervenes, it does not do so quietly. The spiritual shift that occurred because of their secret set off a chain reaction. Doors that were closed began creaking open, pathways that were blocked began clearing, and blessings that were delayed began accelerating toward you. God saw how long you carried burdens in silence. He saw how deeply you trusted, how honestly you loved, and how quietly you endured. And for that, He decreed a transformation in your favor. The betrayal they hid became the final signal heaven needed to launch your elevation. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. Your name is now moving through realms where miracles form. Your spirit is being reorganized into alignment with blessings you once thought were out of reach. Amen. 11. Now, beloved, before this part closes, hear the most powerful truth yet. What was meant to break you has become the catalyst for a life-altering reversal. Heaven is not only exposing the hidden act, you are being positioned for a blessing so massive that even the angels stand in awe of what is coming. You are stepping into a chapter where God's hand will be unmistakable, undeniable, and unstoppable. Everything that tried to distract you, drain you, or deceive you is being stripped away. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is already moving closer. In Part 5, I will reveal the exact nature of the blessing now unfolding, a blessing born from truth, purified by heaven, and destined only for your hands. Amen. 12. Why, beloved child? Something huge is waiting for you, and the heavens are urging you to lean closer, because what I am about to reveal is the turning point of your entire journey. When the spiritual shift began, something extraordinary formed above your life. Something that had been waiting in silence, untouched, unclaimed, yet destined only for you. It is not punishment. It is not fear. It is not loss. It is a blessing forged through every tear you wiped alone and every moment you chose light even when darkness surrounded your heart. The one who acted behind your back unknowingly activated this blessing, as if their hidden choice pushed a divine button that released what had been held for years. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. The heavens have aligned a gift shaped by your endurance, your purity, and your resilience. Amen. 13. You must understand this. Blessings of this magnitude do not appear in ordinary moments. They come when the soul has crossed a threshold, when your spirit has shown heaven that even through trust broken, even through confusion, even through silence, you remain true to who you are. That is rare. That is powerful. That is why this blessing is coming specifically to you. Imagine a door made of pure golden light, heavy, ancient, sealed through many lifetimes. Every act of kindness you gave, every genuine intention you carried, every prayer whispered in solitude pushed that door a little more open. And the hidden act they committed behind your back was the final push. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. A door that no one could open, no matter how hard they tried, has finally shifted. Amen. 14. Now, hear this final revelation of Part 5. The blessing approaching you is not small, not subtle, not something that fades with time. It is transformational. It is the kind of shift that rewrites the course of an entire life. Heaven is preparing an elevation that matches every unseen sacrifice you endured. You are stepping into a season where clarity replaces confusion, where alignment replaces imbalance, where divine timing meets your waiting heart. Something huge is waiting for you, and the realm of angels is already moving it into your path. In Part 6, I will reveal what this blessing will feel like the moment it enters your life, and the signs heaven will place around you so you recognize it the second it arrives. Amen. 15. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the heavens are ready to show you the feeling of the blessing that is approaching your life. This is not an ordinary blessing. Its arrival carries a vibration so powerful that your spirit will sense it before your mind understands it. The moment it enters your world, you will feel a quiet shift first, a strange calm that settles over your heart like a warm breath from the divine. Your worries will feel lighter, your thoughts clearer, as if something invisible has moved away the heaviness you've carried for too long. That is the first sign. When heaven releases a blessing born from truth and protection, peace always arrives before the miracle itself. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. The blessing will enter with softness, but its impact will echo through every part of your life. Amen. 16. But listen deeper now. because the second sign is even more divine. You will begin to notice synchronicities around you, moments that feel too aligned to be coincidence. A name appearing at the right time. A message delivered when your spirit needs it most. Opportunities unfolding without force. People entering your life who speak the words your soul has been starved to hear. These are not accidents. These are heaven's fingerprints marking the path toward your elevation. The blessing approaching you is guided by angels who have been waiting for this moment since the day your destiny was written. And the closer it comes, the more the universe rearranges itself to make space for it. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. What once felt blocked will begin to open like a flower touched by morning light. Amen. 17. Now feel this final truth of part 6, when the blessing fully arrives, it will feel like recognition. Not surprise. Not confusion. Recognition, because your soul has been prepared for it long before your mind ever knew it existed. You will feel a surge of certainty, a knowing in your chest that says, "This is what I've been waiting for." God is not sending you something temporary. He is sending you something that stabilizes, strengthens, and restores you. Something that replaces every wound inflicted by the one who acted behind your back. Something designed only for your hands, your heart, your future. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. And in part 7, I will reveal the exact spiritual reason God chose this moment, today, to bring your blessing forward instead of delaying it any longer. Amen. 18. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the heavens command me to reveal why God chose this exact moment, not yesterday, not next week, not next year, to bring your blessing forward. For a long time, your life rested in a silent tension between what you hoped for and what was hidden from you. God watched you hold loyalty while others held secrets. He watched you give truth while others gave masks. But there is a moment in every chosen soul's journey when heaven steps in and says, "The waiting ends now." That moment is today. The spiritual energy around your life has reached a point where delay can no longer teach you, and pain can no longer shape you. You have completed the chapter that needed endurance, and now you are stepping into the chapter that requires revelation. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. This timing is divine, deliberate, and unstoppable. Amen. 19. Listen closely now, for this truth holds extraordinary power. God chose this moment because the person who acted behind your back no longer has spiritual permission to influence your destiny. Their access to your energy, your trust, and your spirit has expired. In heaven's records, a boundary was drawn, a boundary even they cannot cross. The reason the revelation came today is because your spirit finally rose above the level where their deception could reach you. You outgrew their shadow. You transcended their intentions. And once your soul stepped beyond the vibration of their hidden act, heaven released what was being held for you. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. The divine timing you once questioned is now becoming your greatest protection. Amen. 20. Now receive the final truth of part 7. God waited until your heart was strong enough, your spirit was awakened enough, and your path was aligned enough to carry the blessing without losing yourself in it. Had it come earlier, you would have shared it with the wrong people. Had it come later, unnecessary pain would have drained your strength. But today, this exact point in time, is where your destiny cracks open like dawn breaking after a long night. You are in the middle of a spiritual alignment so precise, so intentional, that even the angels speak your name with reverence. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and as the blessing moves closer, the world around you will begin to shift in ways you cannot ignore. These changes are not coincidences, they are heaven's signals, signs placed directly along your path to prepare your spirit for what is coming. The first change you will notice is within your inner atmosphere. Thoughts that used to drain you will lose their power. Situations that once troubled your heart will suddenly feel distant, lighter, almost irrelevant. This is not you becoming numb. This is your soul rising. Heaven is silently removing emotional weights you should have never carried. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. When your spirit begins to feel quieter, clearer, and strangely protected, know that the blessing is drawing near. Amen. 22. The second change will appear in your environment. People who were meant to stay will begin showing genuine support, clarity, and honesty, while those who were meant to leave will distance themselves without explanation. Do not fear this shift. Do not chase what is fading. These changes are divine choreography. Heaven is rearranging your circle to ensure that no hidden intentions remain near your blessing. Doors that led nowhere will close. Conversations that drained you will fall silent. Patterns that repeated endlessly will suddenly stop. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. When life begins removing what no longer aligns with your spirit, it is because your future is demanding space. Amen. 23. And now, receive this final truth of Part 8. The greatest change will occur within your intuition. Your inner voice will grow louder, sharper, more certain. You will feel guided, as if invisible hands are steering you away from what harms you and toward what heals you. You will sense answers before questions fully form. You will feel warnings before danger appears. This is not imagination, this is the spiritual upgrade heaven grants only to those on the edge of transformation. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the heavens allow me to reveal the ultimate purpose behind every shift you've been feeling. None of this is random. None of this is accidental. Every spiritual nudge, every emotional release, every sudden clarity has been preparing you for a destiny that carries far more weight than you realize. The blessing coming your way is not just meant to change your circumstances, it is meant to change you. To expand you. To awaken a version of yourself that has been waiting in silence, untouched, unseen, but destined to rise at this exact moment. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. Heaven has chosen you for a transformation that will echo through every corner of your future. Amen. 25. Now listen deeply, because this truth is the heart of everything. The purpose behind all the spiritual shifts is alignment. Your soul is being aligned with what belongs to you, what lifts you, what honors you, what mirrors the purity of your heart. The hidden betrayal they committed was never meant to destroy your path, it was meant to expose what could never walk into your future with you. Once their secret surfaced spiritually, heaven began clearing space for blessings that require a clean foundation. Your blessing is not meant to fit into your old life, it is meant to build your new one. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. This alignment is heaven's way of ensuring nothing unworthy stands between you and what God has prepared. Amen. 26. And now the deepest purpose of all, this blessing is being sent to restore what was taken from your spirit, your confidence, your trust, your direction, your divine identity. What they did behind your back created a wound, yes, but it also created a doorway for heaven to pour healing into your life in a way that reshapes you forever. The blessing approaching you will return everything you lost, but stronger, purer, and unbreakable. It will rewrite the story of your heart and remind you that God never abandoned you, not for a second. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now I must reveal the very first area of your life that heaven will transform as this blessing moves toward you. This shift will not happen quietly. It will not be subtle. It will not slip into your life unnoticed. The first transformation will occur in your emotional core, the place where your fears, hopes, and wounds have lived together for too long. God has chosen to heal this part of you first because it is the root of everything that follows. The burden you've been carrying, the weight you never spoke of, the silent ache you learned to hide, heaven is preparing to dissolve it. You will wake one day and feel a soft strength rising where heaviness once lived. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. This emotional transformation is the gateway to all other blessings that will soon unfold. Amen. 28. The second part of this first transformation lies in your sense of worth. For too long, the hidden act done behind your back made you question yourself, your value, your intuition, your place in someone's life. But heaven is rewriting that narrative. You will begin to feel a confidence that does not come from the world, but from within your spirit. A confidence that says, I deserve better, and I will not settle again. This shift is essential, because the blessing coming to you requires a heart that knows its own value. A blessing this powerful cannot rest in a soul that doubts its worth. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. When your self-worth rises like a flame, know that heaven has begun its work. Amen. 29. Now receive the final truth of part 10. The very first external transformation you will see is in your relationships and connections. Not the distant ones, not the casual ones, the closest ones. Those tied to your heart, your energy, your daily life. The blessing God is sending requires alignment, honesty, and purity. Anyone whose intentions shake when truth appears will naturally drift away. Anyone who carries real loyalty will draw closer. This is the first outer sign of your elevation. Your environment will shift before your miracles arrive. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the heavens urge me to reveal the second wave of transformation. The shift that begins right after your emotional healing and relational clarity settle into place. This second wave is stronger, louder, more unmistakable. It touches the realm where your destiny breathes, your opportunities, your direction, and your divine alignment. The moment your spirit releases the weight of the past, heaven immediately begins to expand your path. Doors you never imagined will start to open. Ideas will rise inside you like sparks catching fire. You will feel pulled, almost magnetically, toward things that once felt distant or impossible. This is not chance. This is destiny waking up. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. The second wave of transformation is the moment life begins responding to your spirit instead of your wounds. Amen. 31. The next part of this wave is even more powerful. Your purpose will begin to sharpen. Things that felt confusing will suddenly make sense. You will recognize why certain people left, why certain situations fell apart, why God waited until now. Your mind will no longer chase answers, it will receive them. Thoughts that once tangled your heart will straighten themselves out like threads pulled into alignment. You will begin to see your future with a clarity that feels almost supernatural. You will know what to walk toward and what to walk away from. You will feel guided, supported, carried. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. When purpose becomes clear, destiny becomes unstoppable. Amen. 32. Now hear the final truth of part 11. The second wave of transformation will awaken your spiritual authority. You will no longer shrink yourself to fit into places that cannot hold your light. You will no longer allow doubt to silence your intuition. You will speak, move, and choose with a confidence that shocks even you. The blessing coming toward you requires a stronger version of your spirit. This wave is heaven shaping that version. And once it arrives, nothing that once held you back will have power anymore. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the heavens press upon me to reveal the third and most intense wave of transformation, the wave that announces your blessing is not just approaching, it is at your doorstep. This wave is unlike anything your spirit has ever experienced. It does not whisper. It does not hint. It arrives with a force that shakes the atmosphere around your life. The third wave begins when you suddenly feel a burst of energy inside you, an unexplainable drive, a fire, a surge that pushes you forward even when you don't fully understand why. You will wake with purpose. You will move with certainty. You will feel as if something unseen is lifting you, guiding you, urging you toward your next chapter. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. This surge is the spiritual announcement that your blessing is inches from entering your reality. Amen. 34. Then the wave grows stronger. Your outer world will begin shifting rapidly, almost aggressively. Things that were stuck will start moving. Delays will break. Stagnation will snap. Situations you thought were permanent will suddenly dissolve, and new paths will appear so quickly that your mind won't be able to keep up. Do not fear this speed. Do not resist this change. This is heaven clearing the last remaining obstacles from your path. People who once drained you will fall away almost instantly. Conversations will shift. Opportunities will appear back to back, as if the universe is aligning every second in your favor. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. This wave is not chaos, it is divine acceleration. Amen. 35. And now, receive the final and most powerful sign of the third wave. Your spirit will begin sensing the blessing before it physically arrives. You will feel anticipation rising for no logical reason. You will feel protected, watched over, almost carried. You will feel a pull towards something you cannot yet see but deeply know is coming. This is because your blessing has already been released spiritually. It is simply traveling into your physical reality. The angels move closer during this wave. Your intuition sharpens. Your dreams become clearer. Your heart feels awakened. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the heavens direct me to reveal the very first part of your material life that will shift when your blessing crosses fully into your reality. This is the moment where the spiritual merges with the physical. Where the unseen becomes undeniable. The first transformation will appear in your path of stability. What once felt uncertain, shaky, unpredictable will begin grounding itself with surprising speed. You will notice opportunities for growth, security, and advancement emerging from places you once overlooked. Your life will start gaining structure, clarity, and direction in a way that feels almost orchestrated. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. This blessing does not arrive as a whisper, it arrives as a foundation strong enough to carry your future. Amen. 37. The second shift will unfold in your resources and material flow. You will begin to see an easing of burdens, financial tensions softening, unexpected support appearing, small breakthroughs stacking into larger ones. Things that once required immense effort will start aligning with less resistance. Opportunities connected to your gifts, your skills, and your purpose will surface naturally, almost as if they were waiting for your spirit to reach this exact state of readiness. The material world responds to spiritual alignment, and you are moving into a season where both are finally rising together. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. When blessings begin manifesting in your resources, it is because heaven has decided it is time for you to step into abundance rather than survival. Amen. 38. And now the final truth of part 13. The blessing will begin transforming your external reality in ways others can visibly see. The light returning to your eyes. The confidence in your voice. The stability in your steps. The way your energy shifts rooms without you speaking a word. The blessing entering your life is not silent. It reshapes your environment, your habits, your decisions, and the way the world responds to you. People will notice the change even before you explain it. Your presence will feel elevated, aligned, renewed. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the heavens allow me to reveal how your relationships and connections will shift as your blessing rises into your life. This transformation is unavoidable, powerful, and sacred. The moment your spirit elevates, the energy around you begins to filter itself. The first shift you will witness is that certain people will no longer feel connected to you, not because of conflict, but because your spirit has outgrown the spaces where their intentions once hid. They will fade, distance themselves, or lose influence over you. This is divine protection. Heaven is removing any voice that could distort your next chapter. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. When people quietly exit, it is because God is making room. Amen. 40. The second shift brings something even more powerful, new souls will be drawn toward you with magnetic precision. These individuals will mirror your growth, your truth, your purpose, and your rising energy. They will speak to your spirit, not your wounds. They will carry transparency instead of secrets, loyalty instead of shadows. Their presence will feel safe, strangely familiar. As if your soul recognizes something divine in them. These new connections are not random, they are heaven-assigned, placed on your path to support the blessing unfolding in your life. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. The people entering now will stand with you, not against you. Amen. 41. And now the deepest relationship shift of all, your connection with yourself will transform. You will stop questioning your intuition. You will stop doubting your worth. You will stop shrinking your light to comfort others. The betrayal done behind your back once wounded your identity, but the blessing arriving will restore it. You will finally feel aligned with who you truly are, strong, intuitive, guided, and protected. This inner healing will attract the right love, the right support, and the right opportunities into your life effortlessly. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the heavens urge me to reveal the moment your destiny has been moving toward since the very beginning, the turning point, the shift where everything in your life begins accelerating at once. This moment is not distant, it is approaching with a force that will reshape the rhythm of your days. The turning point begins when the spiritual and physical finally collide. You will feel an undeniable pull, a sudden clarity, a powerful sense that something in your life is about to change faster than you can prepare for. This sensation is heaven's signal that your waiting season has ended. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. When destiny begins to move at divine speed, nothing can slow it. Amen. 43. Then, the acceleration intensifies. You will begin witnessing breakthroughs back to back, as if the universe suddenly remembers every prayer you whispered in silence and chooses to answer them all at once. Opportunities that were once blocked open without resistance. People who once overlooked you will suddenly recognize your worth. Situations that drained you will dissolve effortlessly. You will notice that life stops pushing against you and begins pushing you forward. This is not coincidence, it is divine momentum. Heaven is aligning everything with your rising vibration. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. When breakthroughs come in waves, it is because the blessing has entered your timeline. Amen. 44. And now the final truth of part 15, the turning point arrives when your heart finally releases the last attachment to what hurt you. In that moment, even the angels take notice, because a soul that lets go becomes a soul that can receive. You will feel lighter, clearer, stronger. As if something invisible has lifted from your shoulders. This emotional release activates the final stage of divine acceleration. Your destiny begins to unfold rapidly, beautifully, undeniably. What once felt impossible becomes reachable. What once felt distant becomes near. What once felt broken becomes restored. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the heavens allow me to unveil the reward prepared for your endurance, the blessing that carries the deepest, most sacred spiritual significance in your entire journey. This blessing is not simply an answer to your prayers, it is the restoration of everything your soul lost, everything your heart was denied, and everything hidden actions once tried to steal from your destiny. This blessing comes wrapped in divine timing, divine precision, and divine intention. It is a blessing that arrives only after heaven has witnessed a soul pass through the fire without letting darkness claim it. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. This reward carries the mark of God's personal intervention. Amen. 46. The first part of this sacred reward is divine realignment, the moment heaven places you exactly where you were always meant to be. Every delay, every detour, every betrayal led you to this alignment. God watched you give loyalty even when it wasn't returned. He watched you stay pure when others chose deception. And because of that, your blessing carries a purity that mirrors your heart. You are stepping into a season where the wrong doors will close forever, and the right ones will open easily. The blessing coming toward you will fit your life effortlessly, peacefully, naturally. Because it was crafted for you long before pain ever touched you. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. The divine alignment you are entering is irreversible. Amen. 47. And now the deepest truth of part 16, the core of your blessing is divine restoration, the return of what was spiritually taken, emotionally drained, or quietly broken. But restoration does not mean giving you what you lost, it means giving you something far greater. Something that replaces the pain with joy. Something that replaces uncertainty with stability. Something that replaces betrayal with truth. Heaven is preparing to restore your heart, your confidence, your purpose, your sense of safety, and your spiritual authority. This blessing is not temporary, it is foundational. It resets your life. It rewrites your narrative. It strengthens your future. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the heavens command me to reveal what this blessing will awaken inside you, the internal transformation that will shape you into a version of yourself you have never met before, yet have always been destined to become. This awakening is not gentle. It is powerful, radiant, unmistakable. The moment your blessing settles into your life, a shift begins within your spirit that cannot be reversed. You will feel a strength rising in you. Not forced, not loud, but deep and undeniable. A strength born from clarity, not fear. A strength born from truth, not pain. A strength that has been waiting beneath your heartbreak, beneath your loyalty, beneath your silence. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. This blessing will awaken a spiritual identity that has been dormant for too long. Amen. 49. The second awakening will occur in your intuition and divine sensitivity. Your spirit will sharpen. Your inner voice will grow louder, more certain, more accurate. You will sense people's intentions instantly. You will feel guided toward the right choices with an almost supernatural certainty. The confusion that once clouded your vision will lift like fog under sunlight. You will stop questioning yourself. You will stop second-guessing your worth. You will stop surrendering your power to those who never honored it. This awakening marks the moment heaven hands you back the authority that was always yours. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. When intuition strengthens, destiny accelerates. Amen. 50. And now the deepest awakening of all, your heart will rediscover its true voice. Not the voice shaped by betrayal. Not the voice shaped by disappointment. Not the voice shaped by fear. But the voice shaped by divine truth. The voice that remembers who you are, where you come from, and what your purpose carries. You will feel yourself reborn from the inside out. You will look at your past without pain. You will look at your future without fear. You will look at yourself with reverence, not doubt. This is the spiritual awakening that prepares you to hold the blessing without shrinking, breaking, or questioning your worthiness. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the heavens urge me to reveal how this blessing will begin transforming your daily life, the shift that enters not just your spirit, but your routines, your atmosphere, and the decisions you make from the moment the blessing arrives. This transformation does not happen all at once, it flows into your life like a rising tide, lifting every part of your existence with steady power. The first shift you will notice is in your daily energy. Tasks that once drained you will feel lighter. Worries that once consumed you will fade. You will wake with clarity, move with purpose, and carry a sense of inner renewal that seems almost impossible to explain. This is heaven rewriting the rhythm of your days. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. The blessing is preparing to stabilize your life from the inside outward. Amen. 52. The second transformation unfolds in your daily decisions and choices. Where you once hesitated, you will now move with certainty. Where you once doubted, you will now trust your inner voice. Where you once allowed fear to delay you, you will now feel guided with divine confidence. This shift is not random. Your blessing carries a frequency that elevates your decision-making to match your new path. You will feel yourself naturally choosing what aligns with your growth, and rejecting what drains your peace. Even the smallest decisions will feel clearer, sharper, and spiritually aligned. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you. Your destiny requires decisions made from strength, not survival. Amen. 53. And now the most powerful daily life transformation of all, your environment will begin rising to match your spirit's elevation. You will clean, organize, release, and restructure without being asked. You will feel compelled to remove old energies, old memories, old attachments that cannot exist in the presence of your blessing. Even the atmosphere of your home will shift, lighter, calmer, brighter, as if heaven is preparing sacred ground for what is being delivered into your hands. People around you will notice the change. Your routines will become healthier. Your days will feel guided. You will walk with a sense of divine alignment that radiates through everything you touch. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you.